I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here in episode 186 of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX Let's Play, guys. If you missed last episode, we went to Remains Island here. We chased after shiny Espeon. We only got one encounter for Espeon, and unfortunately it was not shiny. But today, we're going to go back after that shiny Pokemon. We're going after shiny Dragonite. If I can find the dungeon. Where is it at? There it is, Mount Thunder. We'll do at least 2 runs through here. We'll try to make them kind of quick so we can do maybe 3 runs. We'll see. Obviously, once we get our next shiny Pokemon, we're heading to Meteor Cave, as I mentioned several times before. Excuse me. And very excited for that. Obviously, Meteor Cave is where Deoxys is dwelling. And would love to get Deoxys. If you look at the top left, guys, you see that we're currently at 426 out of 472. That 472 includes every single individual Pokemon in the Pokedex, including all 28 unknown. And I don't like to brag. I don't. You know, I'm not someone who likes to constantly bring up his accomplishments. But I have all 28 unknown. Just like to make that known. And including all 27 shiny Pokemon, which we have 18 out of 27. I always want to say 18 out of 17. I don't know why. I wish it was 18 out of 17 because it would be done. So we need 9 more shiny Pokemon. Hopefully today. Hopefully today we're 19 out of 27. We'll see. But yeah, we have some difficult Pokemon left to get though. We have to get our hands on Kecleon, which will be a difficult one, I think. We have to get our hands on Celebi and Jirachi. Those two are the toughest to get. Celebi especially tough. But fun. It is fun. It's challenging, but fun. Hopefully, we can get it pretty quickly and not do too many attempts in the Purity Forest, because it's going to take a lot of time to get through there. We're talking multi-parts, probably 3 parts minimum per run. That's going to be pretty rough. We'll see. If we get to a point where I'm super far ahead on my videos and I can sit there and record for like an hour and a half for just 1 episode, because time's the issue really for me some days. Obviously, like today I had to record 4 videos at minimum. I ended up recording 6, which is pretty good. I'm very happy about that. Anytime you go in wanting to do at least, you know, something, but then you go above and beyond, it always feels pretty good. As you can tell, as I'm flubbing over my words a lot more than usual. It's getting pretty late. I'm getting kind of tired, and energy's starting to wear thin for me. But we got 6 videos done, so that's pretty good. But if I have time where I can, like I said, record like an hour and a half, maybe twice in one day, one setting. Maybe we can do a couple longer episodes to get some encounters or some attempts at the Purity Forest. We'll see, because I don't want to have to do like 50 3-part episodes for one dungeon. That does seem like a bit much. So we'll see what we can do. It really just depends. Maybe I'll try to do some cutting and put, I think if I remember right, in Blue Rescue Team, I made a bit of a compilation of a lot of our fails going through Purity Forest before we beat it. If I remember right, it's been a while. It's been a year since we did that. I think we did. So we might do something similar here if I can have time to record through and do the Purity Forest. Well, it just really depends. What I normally do in that situation is I'll try to do some stuff off camera, and then if it gets to the point where I just have to record videos to fill slots, because obviously I don't want to miss an upload, for Pokemon or something. So what I would end up doing, say I have like a week, right, before I have to record my next video, and if I can get like 1 or 2 like hour and a half sessions in, maybe I would do that. Maybe slice them up into 1 episode. We'll see. We'll just have to play it by ear. That's all I can really do right now. But just know that when we do finally get to Purity Forest and Wish Cave too, and although I think Wish Cave won't be too bad compared to Purity Forest. Where's my item at? There it is. So I don't think it's going to take too many attempts for that, but it's still going to be like a 3-part episode. Because just to get through 20 floors for the mission with Metacham, it took us 30 minutes to get through 20 floors. So if you do some quick math, right? If it takes 30 minutes to get through 20 floors, this is a 99 floor dungeon. So you're looking at 4 half hours. Sorry, no. 5 half hours. Which is what, 2.5 hours? So it would take me 2.5 hours to get through one run of Wish Cave if we continue that momentum, right? Alright, so we do have a Dragonite encounter here, so that's exciting. Now again, Shiny Dragonite is green instead of orange. Let's take out this Gligar. Just a normal Dragonite, but hey, you know me guys, I won't complain. Yeah, I like to get at least one per run. Now we only got one Espeon last episode, we did 2 runs. So we didn't meet our quota, so I'm pissed! I'm angry! No. We did get an Inviting Orb, so that was pretty good. Can't complain about that. If you're not going to give me some encounters, at least give me some good items in the Kecleon shop, you know? I don't ask for much. We had a couple tiny apples here. They take up a lot of space. There we go. But yeah, so anyways, 2.5 hours is what it would take for one run of Wish Cave, so... Oh, another Dragonite encounter, so we're at least meeting our quota if we only get 2 runs in. I think we can get at least 3, though, if we keep this pace. It's a normal Dragonite. And of course, if we get Dragonite early on in this, like Shiny Dragonite early on in this episode, we'll move on to another dungeon. Wow, very exciting. 2 Dragonites already. None shiny though, but again, that's okay. I'm satisfied with that. So yeah, so it's best for your guys' viewing pleasure for me to split up those episodes, but also for me too. Because think of it this way. If it takes me 2.5 hours, it may even take 3 hours really. But let's say 2.5 hours. Say it takes me 2.5 hours to get through Wish Cave. That's essentially like 5 episodes worth of recording. That I could be releasing as 5 separate episodes. I don't know if we're going to do 5 separate episodes. I'm going to try to do about 3. 2 would probably be too small because otherwise it'd be like, what? An hour and 15 minutes per episode. So if we do 3 episodes, we're looking at like, what, 50 minutes or so? I'm just doing quick math. I don't know if this is on point or not. I hope I didn't just recruit a Pokemon. I think I did. But yeah. But look forward to that. We'll see what we can do. I'm gonna try my best to not make too many attempts at him though, to where again, like I said, like we have like 50 episodes of just different parts of going through Wish Cave and Purity Forest. But in this game, compared to like last game, like getting through a dungeon does take a lot longer because A, I don't have like the emulation speed up button, but B, it's just slower. Like it just is. So I don't know. We're gonna try. I want to see if we actually recruited a Pokemon. I think we did. The last Pokemon we should have is Togepi or Cleffa. If we sort by befriended. Okay, no, we didn't actually recruit one. That's good. Look at that shiny Apom. Oof. Oof. Shiny Spinda, shiny Noctowl. Shiny Starmie, shiny Electro. Okay, we're flexing a little too hard now. Let's relax. Let's relax. Alright, let's check the Kecleon shops and then we'll jump right back into another run here. Actually, our inventory is pretty full. We'll deposit some stuff. Why not? Quick look to the TMs here. We'll grab Earthquake, and that is it. It is a shame that we can't get like purple Kecleon. It would be cool if they made like a special encounter or something. Or maybe like a prize for completing your Pokedex. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe next Red and Blue Rescue Team remake they do, right? Alright, get rid of this. Alright. Yeah, we could do 3 runs, I think, if we keep up that pace. But yeah, like the longest I'd be probably willing to go per episode for like different parts for like Wish Cave and for Purity Forest is probably an hour. So if it takes us 3 hours, it's definitely 3 parts. Just mostly for you guys, because I don't like. I used to do hour-long videos. Like all my videos were like an hour long. Like if you go back and watch my Pokemon Conquest videos, I think most of them are about an hour long. I used to do that, but I realized it was probably just a little too long for people to watch. I personally like watching longer videos, but if say if you're someone who watches all my videos, and I don't know if anybody does, but let's say you do, right? I do at minimum 2 videos a day. If they were hour-long videos, that'd be 2 hours a day minimum every day. So if say you watch every video, but you fall behind because you just didn't have a whole lot of time that week to watch. So if you don't watch my videos for a week, you're behind 14 hours. It'd be very easy to say, screw it, I'm not even going to watch. You know what I mean? Because I've done that. There's a lot. I used to watch Critical Role, right? Which is like a D&D like Twitch stream that they do. It's a D&D with Matt Mercer and like a bunch of voice actors. It's a lot of fun to watch. They're very, very good. Matt Mercer's amazing at being a dungeon master. But I fell behind when they started doing their second campaign. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll watch. And this is a lot different, obviously, because these are like 4 or 5 hours long, right? So once I fell behind a few episodes, I was just like, there's no way I can catch up. It's just not enough time in the day. So I stopped watching it, you know, because I didn't want to miss anything. So it was very easy for me to be demoralized from watching that series, right? So if I can, like, so imagine if it wouldn't be 186 episodes. But let's say that there'd be like 100 episodes, right? Say I cut it down and it was all an hour long, so it's like half the amount of episodes. Say I had just 100 episodes of this series that were an hour long. It would be very tough to like man, I'm gonna watch this entire series, but they're all an hour long. It's 100 hours you have to dedicate. So I try to keep that in mind. Plus, it is easier for me too, right? So like, instead of recording, you know, for 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, because there was a time where I was doing like 4 videos a day. And that just became so overwhelming, I couldn't do it anymore, so I had to slow it down. But imagine like recording every day, minimum like 5 hours a day. It's stressful, man. I can't do it. So, you know, 30-minute videos I think is that sweet spot for both the viewer and for myself. But every now and then, you know, we go a little bit longer, we do an hour long. Like Fire Emblem, for instance, right? We've had several episodes go about, you know, about an hour, maybe a little over an hour, just because like there wasn't a really good stopping point where I thought, you know, something, you know, we would finish a mission a little bit faster than we did. But there comes a point when you're recording, I feel like, when there's like the point of no return, where if I stop playing now, there's gonna be like it could possibly be like a 10-minute episode for the rest of this mission, right? So I might as well just finish it. That does happen. But, you know, I just try to keep about 30 minutes or so, and I think that's fair. So, anyways, as I go on this long tangent about that, if and when we start doing Purity Forest runs, I'm not sure how many times it's going to take us before we beat it. I'm going to try once, I think, with Charizard, with Honika here, just to see how it goes, to kind of get a feel for it. And then from there, if we fail, which we probably will, We might try doing Alakazam or Mewtwo. We might look up some strategies that people used. So maybe it would only take a couple of attempts total to really get through it. That would be ideal. But it's possible that it takes us 5 attempts, 10 attempts. And not every attempt would be like 2.5 hours, right? But say a few are. Say we get 70 floors deep one run, right? And then we get 68 floors the next. You know, that's a lot of time. So, just want to warn you guys ahead of time. It's something I was thinking about earlier. Because we are getting pretty close to being finished with this game. Alright. We're at 15 minutes. Good time. Good time. We're making good time. We will do 3 runs regardless, I think. So, if we go a little over 30 minutes, that's fine. I think we probably will go just above 30 minutes, maybe 32 minutes. But hopefully we can get at least one more Dragonite encounter then. We've already gotten 2, so we've met our quota for 2 runs. Do I have a full party? I'm not sure if I do. I don't. I have 4. Okay, we need 1 more Pokemon. There we go. Sorry, buddy, not interested. Double Flame Burst, double fun. Another gold ribbon. Wow, what a crazy spawn spawned right in front of us. Just normal Dragonite, so we got at least 1 more Dragonite, so we have met our quota. So at this point I have no room to complain by my own rules. Damn it, I really wanted to complain. Nah, that's perfectly fine. If we don't get shiny Dragonite today, hey, that's fine. You know, it may take us another 10 episodes before we get another shiny. We have had dry spells like that before. They suck, but we get through them. I still enjoy just roaming through the dungeons. That's why I start talking about random stuff, though. Because we have gone through these dungeons so many times at this point. So sometimes like my mind just starts wandering. And so it's not just empty air and it doesn't feel awkward. I just start talking about whatever I'm thinking about. So that's why like sometimes I'll be talking about like YouTube scheduling and stuff. Because that's what's on my mind while I'm doing this. So hopefully guys you find some of that stuff interesting. If not, I apologize for rambling about nothing. Alrighty. I clicked the wrong button. And as I mentioned a couple episodes back, I'm very excited that I got my Wii U working. The Wii U itself was fine. It was just my gamepad. I had to get a new charger for it, as I mentioned before, because I moved around a few times, and the end on the charger got dented. Now, it worked for a while, but then after a while, it just stopped working, the charger. So, I bought a new charger, and I was afraid that maybe it was just the Wii U gamepad, because that's a possibility too, right? And I didn't want to buy a new gamepad, because they're expensive, but I probably would have down the line at some point. But it was just the charger, so it works. And that means there's a lot of like virtual console games that I can buy and play. For example, we can buy Pokemon Ranger. Oh, we out of space. We don't really need that. It's fine. But like we can get Pokemon Ranger, Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of the Skies on there. We'll get that for the Wii U for sure. I'm just not sure how. I have to look into this actually before I decide to do this anyways. if I'm able to capture both screens, like the one on the gamepad and on the screen. Actually, would it matter? I don't know if, well, they're DS games, so it might matter. I'm not sure if you can actually, with like my Elgato, capture both the gamepad and the screen. That might be okay though. We'll have to see. I'll have to test that out a little bit before I definitively say that we're gonna be able to do that. I guess I didn't think about that till now. Huh. I don't think I have any DS games bots on there yet, so I'll probably just end up buying like Pokemon Ranger or something just to test it out. I also need to get my hand on a stylus. While I'm thinking about it, I might add some styluses on my Amazon to my cart saved for later. I have like a whole thing, like a whole bunch of stuff saved for later. I don't know if you guys do that, but I have like a ton of like different stuff like saved for later, like anime and stuff. And then like periodically I'll buy from it. So let me go Wii U stylus. $10 styluses for $8. 5-pack of black stylus pens for Nintendo Wii U. Now the Wii U ones are a little bit bigger than these ones, right? These are styluses with grips. That's kind of cool. They look like regular pens. They're a little bit more pricier though than the other ones. Free shipping though. Ooh. I do like my shipping. Like it free. These honestly look good enough. I'll probably just add it to the cart, and next time I buy stuff from Amazon, I'll probably pick those up. Save for later. Okay. While it's on my mind, because I'll forget later. See, I'll probably pick up one of those DS games on there just to test that out with my Elgato. Because I'm honestly not sure if it'll pick up, and if that would even matter. Because I could probably play the game and still be... It could still be watchable and fun to watch without both screens. But I gotta test it out and make sure that it would work out that way. Maybe I can look at... Maybe someone's mentioned it somewhere, like on a Reddit page or something. I'll look into that. But if it does work, I'm excited to be able to play like... Pokemon Ranger, because I've never really beaten Pokemon Ranger before. Mystery Dungeon Explores the Skies on there, so I can play that without having to emulate it. You know what I mean? So that could be interesting. Okay. I'll have to look at that. Alright, one more run through Mount Thunder, guys. Even if we don't get a Dragonite, although it would be nice since we only got one Espeon last episode. To kind of make up for one more Dragonite minimum would be nice, but we won't be upset if it doesn't happen. Let's jump into it. Final run. Could be pretty quick. But yeah, there's a whole lot of games on there that I would love to pick up on the Virtual Console. Like, I can get like a lot of the Zelda games that I've never played before. I can get Donkey Kong 64 was another one on there that I've never played before that I'd like to play at some point on the channel. There's some Fire Emblem games on there too, I believe, some older ones. Wouldn't mind picking those up somewhere down the line. Was there any Mario games? I looked in there. I can't remember if there was any Mario games I wanted or not, off the top of my head. I have most Mario, like the major Mario games accessible to me on like on the Switch in some way or form, or on the Wii or Wii U. Because I have like with the Switch, since I'm a member, I'm like an online member. You have like access to like Super Mario Brothers 1 through 3, Mario World All Stars, Yoshi's Island, etc. Paper Mario, that was one I was thinking about picking up. Plus, like, then I have Mario 64 on the Switch, Sunshine, Galaxy, I have Galaxy 2 on the Wii U. I've got Mario Odyssey on the Switch. I have Mario not All Stars, Mario 3D Land. I have New Super Mario Brothers 2, I think, for the Wii or the Wii U. I can't remember which one it is. Pretty sure I have that over there as well. We'll probably play through all those at some point. Those are the major ones, right? Like, I know there's a bunch of like Paper Marios. I never really played through any of those. But I'm talking strictly like platformers. I know there's some like Game Boy ones and stuff. I think it might be Mario. Is it Mario Land? Super Mario Land? Whatever, we'll revive it. But I've never played through those. I think I'm trying to think of some other ones that are out there that I may not have access to. Well, I got the major ones. That's all that matters, right? Already full. I know the Mega Man Battle Network games are on there, which is interesting. I have the first one on the Wii U downloaded already. I bought that a long time ago. It would be nice to have those like maybe on the Virtual Console. I mean, we've already played through all of them, and we're not playing through another one for a long time, if ever. Because we played through all 6, 7 if you count the GameCube version as a separate one. I don't, because they're kind of different games, but we played through all of them in a row, and that was a lot. I love those games, but that was a lot to do in like in a row. So I don't know if I'm going to do that for a long time, if I'm being honest. I do want to get the Zero collection though. I've never played through like the Mega Man Zero games. I think they were on the Game Boy Advance, right? I know they came out with the collection for it, and I know the Switch has a version of it. I know it's also on Steam. I've been eyeing it several different times. I definitely want to pick that up at some point. We definitely will play through those at some point on the channel. For sure. But I don't know. I mean, even if they're on the Wii, I'm just going to get the collection, right? The collection's not too pricey either. There might be some... I think I did look at Sonic games on there. There was only like 3 of them, if I remember right. Nothing crazy. I think like the Sonic racing game was on there, which I don't care about. In fact, I think I already have it on Steam when I bought that Humble Bundle a while back. Double Flame Burst, double fun. Alright guys, well, final floor here. Will there be a Dragonite? Nope. That's alright, hey, we got our quota, we got 3 Dragonite encounters. I can't complain. I'm pissed. No. Can't complain too much. It would have been cool though if like the Wii U had a Pokemon like Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness. Man, that'd be so good. But I could record them since I do have a Nintendo Wii as well. I can play GameCube games on it. So I think I can record. I would imagine I could record. Yeah, because I have an adapter. I bought an adapter that I can use HDMI from like component cables. So I would imagine I could like hook that up to my OBS and play games on my Wii. I think I could. Have to test that out. But that'd be a great way to play Extinct Darkness at Coliseum, because I was just gonna emulate them. But since I do have the ability to not do that, I probably won't. Though honestly, it is easier to just not do that, but it's really not that hard. Like, it's not that big of a deal, right? To not do that. Alright, so that's that run. No Shiny Dragonite today. Let's look at the Shiny Pokemon. What do we want to do for next episode? What's one we haven't done in a while? We just did Butterfree recently. We did Espeon last episode. We did Dragonite this episode. That just leaves Metagross, Rapidash, and Ninetales. Let's do Ninetales next episode. We'll go to Northern Range next episode. Northern Range is next. But I think that's it for me tonight. 6 videos is pretty decent. I could go 8, but it's getting late. I'm not gonna worry about it tonight. But let's an Inviting Orb. Hello. That's hype. Grab that Inviting Orb. We're starting to get a decent amount of Inviting Orbs now. That's good. We're gonna need them. Talk to this Kecleon, look at a couple TMs perhaps. Whoops. Oh, you know another thing that's coming out. I'll talk about this very quickly. But Dragon Ball Z Kakarot announced their DLC in the Dragon Ball, was it called Power Hour? They announced the DLC for Kakarot being the Future Trunks like special with like Future Gohan and stuff. We probably will play that on the channel. If you're unaware, we did play through Dragon Ball Z Kakarot a while back. We never played any of the DLC because all the DLC was kind of, well, there really wasn't much there. There wasn't really worth even, like, recording, to be honest. So, I think what we'll do, when it does come out, it comes out, I think it comes out in the summer. We'll play through that. It'll probably be a separate, like, I probably won't tie it to any of my current blocks. We'll probably just play it. Because it probably wouldn't be that long either. It'll probably just be like 7 episodes or something. But that might be something we'll play here once that comes out. I'll probably just do all the DLC because I haven't done any of the DLC yet. But I know it's just like a few missions or something. Like, it's very small. But I am excited for the Future Trunks stuff. And there is a rumor possibility that maybe it ties in a Goku Black saga from Dragon Ball Super. So that could be interesting. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble about nonsense. And until next time, guys, we're going to be going into Northern Range, chase after Shiny Ninetales. But until then, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels, bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bye-bye!